What is Southern Decadence?
Southern Decadence, sum it up all together. Biggest gay celebration in the South. Just a lot of gay folks coming together on Labor Day in New Orleans and having a good time, hanging out, drinking, celebrating, partying, doing everything they can to have a good time.
Dressing up, enjoying the holiday, enjoying their individuality, having a good time. Like Jeff said, it's just like an immense party that starts on Thursday and just keeps going all the way to Monday.
How many people visit for Southern Decadence? How many people attend?
Well, this year we're hoping to hit the 200,000 mark. Last year, right around 150, right?
Yep. It was right around 150.
And there is every indication that we're going to break 200,000 this year. We don't have any storms headed this way in the Gulf. We don't have any catastrophes anywhere on the horizon.
So we're good.
We're waiting. We're expecting everybody from across the country to show up.
Yes.
And it's the biggest gay gathering in the South, but does it compare to something else around the country?
I don't really think that Southern Decadence compares to anything in the country. It's its own entity. It started out 45 years ago as a bunch of friends that were saying goodbye to another friend, and they were doing a bar crawl. And then it has just morphed into this huge celebration where we have grand marshals, we have a song, a theme, colors, and it's become something really...
Oh, we're back.
Did it keep
We're
going?
back.
Yes.
And we're on. And we're
Party's
on.
on.
I love things that are live, you know. That was another grand marshal just pushed it. Damn those past grand marshals.
Tony, I think you're right, though. You can't compare Southern Decadence to anything else in the country. It's a gay celebration, although we welcome everybody. Mm-hmm. Maybe for a quick second, you might want to compare it to Mardi Gras. It's a lot hotter and a lot more humid.
Yes, it
maybe
is.
a lot more skin. Well, maybe not. No, yeah, more skin being shown.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
And you got to remember, it's New Orleans, so New Orleans has its own effect and everything. So we know how to throw a parade. We know how to throw a celebration. And so we just started from the beginning, from Thursday, and it just keeps on rolling. And it's not just... it culminates with the parade, right, Jeff? On Sunday.
Yep.
But there are celebrations that start, actually they start on Wednesday when you think about it, but technically there are celebrations that start on Thursday.
Yep.
Every club, every bar, every venue is having something from...
Here's a crazy thing. Good friend of Liz sitting here at the bar. We were talking today as people are walking by. We can already tell there are guys in town.
Oh, gosh.
For Decadence, and they've been here since yesterday, coming in and maybe take a couple of days to enjoy New Orleans, just kind of normal, quiet, and getting ready for the party for the weekend.
Which is great, because we average that, like, when someone comes in from out of town, I have guests coming in from New Jersey, New York, Atlanta, Houston, so they're coming in from all over. You got to remember the impact, the economic impact on these people coming to the city. And you have to average that they're spending anywhere between $1,200 and $1,800 each just to be here. When you have hotel rooms, dinners, foods, going out to the clubs, shopping, everything plays a part.
Tours, all that kind of stuff.
Tours, yes.
Yep. What we kind of figured, somebody coming in from out of town that's going to stay in New Orleans, maybe the French Quarter, probably the French Quarter. Share a hotel room. What are they going to spend on the weekend?
Oh, I mean, easily they're spending $200 a night, but you're thinking over the weekend they're going to spend like $1,500.
Yep.
You know, with the hotel, the foods, the clubs, the bars.
Yep.
I mean, anything.
I think at a minimum they'll be spending.
At a minimum.
And look
at
at
a minimum.
Look at what that puts into the city coffers tax dollar wise. I think it's a huge impact weekend. It really is.
And what I love about it is it puts it in the pockets of the city, but it also helps the people, the waiters, the bartenders, the people who just really enjoy this, and they all get into this.
Every service person in the French Quarter is dreaming, salivating about this weekend.
It is the hottest weekend to work.
Yep.
I mean, if you're a bartender, this is like the grand weekend of bartending.
Yeah, it is. It is. It absolutely is.
So, what are the big public events? What are we looking forward to?
Well, let's start with the parade, the culmination. On Sunday at 2 o'clock, there is the Southern Decadence Parade. The theme is Decadence Takes the World. The 4 Grand Marshals, which is Jeffrey and myself, along with Felicia Phillips and Derek Penton-Robichaux, we will be representing the colors, blue, purple, red, and white. And we all have our groups and our costumes. But what was so good about this parade is anyone could be in it. You have a costume and you want a parade, join the back of the parade and you can be in this parade. This is open to the public. You can actually be in this. There's no fee to be in it. You just have to be in a costume. So that's the biggest thing.
Yep.
So you want to tell us?
And what's the parade like?
Well, remember that the parade morphed from started out as a bar crawl amongst friends.
Yes.
And
So
got
it's
a little...
totally sober event.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why we start at 2 in the afternoon. Because we want to give plenty of time for everybody in the morning to sober up with mimosas and Bloody Marys and everything else. So we start at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The sun beating down on us, hopefully. Lots of skin, lots of sweat.
Yeah.
Going to be a spectacle to be seen.
And great costumes.
Fabulous costumes.
Great costumes. Each one of the Grand Marshals will have costumes that are unbelievable. But the ones that follow us, like Tony was talking about, the ones that jump in the parade and come along are even better.
I mean,
listen to this. First of all, I forgot to mention you guys are 2 of the 4 Grand Marshals in the parade this year. And this, I do not understand this question, but we've received a question from Angela. Are you going to do the napkin toss on Sunday?
We actually are going to stop. One of our stops is this bar at Lafitte in Exile. So we will do the napkin toss here when we stop here.
That's funny she asked that because that's where we're at today is Cafe Lafitte, and that's where we do that every Sunday. And Sunday of Decadence, the Decadence Parade, it ends right out front here. This is where you want to be, up on the balcony. Stick around, and that evening they'll do the napkin toss again. Probably a mega napkin toss that night.
Angela, get your napkins ready.
Can this be described, the napkin toss?
Yes. There is a song that is like the anthem of the napkin toss. It's "Love Is in the Air," and at a certain points of the song, everyone grabs bar napkins, sort of like Jeffrey. You want to?
No, go. Yeah, you can give a quick demonstration.
So you grab bar napkins, the point of the song goes, and there it goes, up in the air. That's it. And another.
Just destroy a small rainforest every Sunday.
Yes. Yeah, no, everything's recyclable. Everything, we recycle everything. Please do not have them. Everything, we recycle everything. Another big event is the bee toss, which is also that day, which takes place approximately 4 o'clock at the Ambush Mansion, which is on 800
in the middle of the 800 block of Bourbon, yep.
Middle of the 800 block, where the Grand Marshals come and address the crowd, and we throw beads to everyone in our colors, and it's just a fun way to just thank everyone.
Yep, that's kind of the final send-off after the parade.
Yes.
Well, I've got another question. Let me see if I can read it. Let me see. It says, and this is from Sherry, I have never heard of Southern Decadence, so I looked it up. So correct me. If any of this information is wrong, blame Google, not me. Southern Decadence is an annual 6-day event held in New Orleans, Louisiana, by the gay and lesbian community during Labor Day weekend, climaxing with a parade.
That's perfect.
We said 5.
We said 5, 6 days.
6 days. Things start on Wednesday evening, so yes, you are right.
There you go. Well,
I love Google.
Yeah, nail on the head.
Google, Wikipedia, those are the best things ever.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So it's 45 years now. So
Yes.
45th year of Southern Decadence.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Do you perceive that there's a different public perception? Do you perceive that attitudes have changed?
Absolutely.
Oh, yes,
Absolutely.
Yes. The Grand Marshals who were here before us, for the first 41 years, they paved the way for us. I mean, these people had to struggle when being gay was just not accepted as well. But they helped pave the way, and we kept our individuality. We kept this parade going. And when I say we, they kept this parade going, excuse me. But the people, not just the people in the parade, the people who came out to support the parade, came out to support the city during that time. I think it says a lot to them that we are able to have our freedom for this parade now.
Well, Angela says love is in the air.
Yes, it is.
There you go.
You know, you want to talk about the support and whether it's growing or not. One of the other things that you see starting last week, actually, is take a walk around the French Quarter and how many gay flags are up. Some people get a little offended by that. Somebody's putting up a gay flag, they just want the gay business that weekend. I look at it the other way. They're welcoming every gay man and woman to the French Quarter this weekend, and they're celebrating right along with us.
And if they have an awesome sale, I'm going.
Yeah,
That's how it works.
Absolutely.
So Robin says it's the best time ever.
Yep.
Thank you,
go.
Robin.
Robin's in. Let me see. Barbara says, I love my hometown. Who dat? Never heard of this? Well, now you have.
Well, now you have, and please look it up on Google, because Google seems to have everything.
Google's got everything. As a matter of fact, Lori says, I can't believe Google got it right. Let's see. John says, hi, Jeff.
Hey, John.
All right. Let's see. And Diana says, my Jenny is making my rainbow skirt as we speak. I can't wait for everybody to see it.
All right. We can't wait to see it.
Yeah. What do you got there? What do we have?
We're pouring a little vodka here. Getting ready.
All right. Is there anything I've forgotten to say or ask? Oh, wait. Kimberly says, I'm an Uber driver. Can you give me some tips of things that may be nice to have in my vehicle to make sure these visitors feel special? Besides super chilly air conditioning.
Well, that's the main thing. Some of the things that would be great is
What are those I
like
put vodka
maybe
in?
if you knew a schedule of like some of the Southern Decadence events. Ambush Magazine has a complete schedule of all the events. You can go to ambushmag.com and get that, or pick up at southerndecadence.com. But Ambush Magazine has it too. so you could go to both of those things and have like some of the things going on. When people ask from out of town, hey, what's happening? Do you know that? You know, kind of know like some of the events happen, so you can tell them this bar is having this at 10 o'clock at night. This bar is having this, so you kind of like understand what's going on. And they would love it.
We hear from Lori. My wife is the owner of the original Ruby Fruit Jungle from back in the day.
Wow, that's awesome.
Herbert Kearney. Oh, I'm sorry. Herbert is promising green, white, and gold napkins from Ireland.
Oh, that'll work.
We love that. If they come
We got lots of Jameson, Herbert, if you want to come on down. We'll have it ready for you.
In fact, we might be drinking it now.
And Cam says to you guys, you two are kin yet. Hail Jeff and Tony.
Yes!